But by the way, diva is not a negative thing. Diva is a fabulous thing. If I would have said queen, it would have been okay. But you can't even say that anymore, right?
Do you still keep in touch with a lot of people from dancing?
Some of them, yeah. I mean, life has changed so much for all of us. Cheryl Burke, we're always sort of like, sisters from another mother. It's always fun. And Derick and Mark. And, we try to. Life has really pivoted for a lot of people. And the show has changed so much. But you never lose that connection. Definitely. And it was such a defining moment for me and such a terrifying moment and an elevating moment. I mean, so many emotions that we all shared. So I don't think you ever lose that kind of connection when you think about adrenaline and fear and accomplishment and everything that happened in the ballroom. So powerful, good and bad, So we'll be forever connected. I'll be connected to Derick forever through that experience.
100%.
It's hard to hear certain songs that don't bring me back to that. In fact, Scott and I were just talking about it yesterday, which is so strange, listening to the Grease song, to You're the One That I Want. And I can never listen to that song again without, marking the steps in my mind of that amazing moment with Derick and I. So it'll always be special.
Definitely. I know back in April, you said that it was a tough transition for Tyra on her first season. I mean, I don't know if you've been keeping up through this, her second season, but how do you feel like she's been doing this time around?
I haven't watched it since I haven't watched the season, and I know they changed over to Disney Plus. And boy, was that big news when I called her a diva, right. Which was so not meant in the negative
That
way.
was my next question. Were you surprised that comment got so much pickup?
I mean, I wasn't, because what a headline. But by the way, diva is not a negative thing. Diva is a fabulous thing. If I would have said queen, it would have been okay. But you can't even say that anymore, right? Mm-hmm. No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I haven't seen her on the new show, so I can't say.
Yeah, then I guess would you ever go back if they did like another like all-star type of thing? Do you ever get the itch to go back or, even hosting again?
I don't know. I mean, I certainly missed so many moments and I've learned to never say never. I said never about marriage again and look at me now. It was one of the greatest gigs of my life. I feel like I did everything I needed to do in the ballroom. I don't know. I love live television. I do miss hosting live television. And there's something to be said about having experienced both sides of the ballroom. Being a competitor and being a host gave me so much compassion for everyone that of all the live hosting that I've done, and I've done some amazing things. I've had an opportunity to host some really interesting shows. Having been on both sides gave me a whole nother level of relatability with the show, not me to the public, but I mean like with the contestants. Mm-hmm. And it was just an incredible insight to what they're going through, because that's some scary work out there.
I can't believe the holidays are around the corner. And what I love about you is that you say that you love to find harmony and not balance, which I think is so important. So as we get into the holiday season, how are you hoping to accomplish that?
Well, easier said than done. And I too can't believe that the holidays are here. This year has went by like that. I think it's chaotic for a lot of people, and harmony is about like finding your groove and being okay when it's a little messy and finding ways to combat stress. And balance for me is just such a tremendous responsibility, and nothing's ever equal. So I don't really even believe in that. And I think the holidays are a time where we need to like find ways to feel good, find ways to relieve stress, find ways to take moments for ourselves. And it's not easy.
No,
not easy at all.
Definitely not. And especially, it's always hard to find time to get in workouts, especially in the holiday season when you're overindulging on things like that and you want to feel good. So what are some of your favorite quick and easy workouts that you love to do?
Well, I'm always creating new content on Brooke Burke Body. I'm always doing bite-sized burns. Most recently, I've been teaching Zoom classes, which are actually open to everyone. And it's an incredible way to connect with women from all over the world. We don't exclude men, but it is just women. And it's been so much fun. So this December, I'm going to do a series of kitchen bar burns, kind of inspired from the bar class, which is so good for the core, so good to lift the booty and sculpt the hips. And I feel like time is our biggest excuse as always. So I'm going to be doing like a heated up series, workouts that you can do while your dinner's in the oven. I'm going to be sharing recipes and mindful meals, and then just having fun live from my kitchen. So I do that. And then I also love compound moves where you're using your abs while you're getting an upper lower body workout, creating a burn, spiking your heart rate, finding ways to stretch and recover, because we're all so busy. We have to be able, for me, to be able to knock it out and get a really good total body sculpting workout in a short amount of time. So that's why I think digital fitness is so valuable, because we can do it at home and have fun while we're doing it and be creative.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.